Hey folks, Little Chuck here, also known as Davey. I'm going to do a short video comparing different harmonicas, what you get for your money, from the budget end to the middle range to the more upper end. And these are harmonicas that you get in your regular music stores rather than at the sort of the custom harmonicas. Yeah, these are ones that you would find on the shelf in any old music store. So yeah, I'll compare what you get for your money, and obviously it depends on your budget and what you're wanting to achieve. Now, I'm not out to sell any particular brand because I don't sell harmonicas. These are just harmonicas that I've got in my personal collection, and I'll point out the pros and cons of them. So what I started on there was a Suzuki Manji. This is the upper end. I'll talk about this in a minute. Okay, let's start at the bottom end down your music store. Now, all the prices are going to be in New Zealand dollars and also very approximate. And New Zealand dollars is what I know. So, yeah, the bottom end of harmonica world in your music store, things like Suzuki Easy Rider, Hohner Blues Band, $15. All right. Again, it's all about budget and what you intend to use it for. If you intend to give a harmonica to a small child as a stocking filler, fine. All right. If you intend to go out and do a pro gig, completely useless. All right. These are very unresponsive. There's a lot of air leak in them. So if you're actually wanting to learn, they're not great for sort of developing some of the techniques you want to do. You know, there's bending, you know, that kind of stuff. So $15, you get what you pay for. Great for a small child as a stocking filler, but I personally wouldn't go down that road. Now, go to the next step up. All right, these are $25 to $30, something like that, New Zealand. Suzuki Folk Master and Hohner Silver Star. Again, not great harps, but they're all right. Okay. A better build quality than the other ones, still a bit of air leak, not too easy to operate, but if I'm doing say workshops, or I've got a new student and they're just sort of delving into the world of harmonica but don't want to spend a huge amount of money, I often say, well, just go for this kind of range, you know, $25, $30. It's serviceable. You'll be able to, you know, make some noise, but it won't be long before you want to move on also. So yeah, that's those ones. Right. I'll go middle range. Mid-range is going to be your Lee Oscars, and also the Hohner MS range, which is the harps like the Big River, and there's a couple of others I think in that range. The interesting thing about these is you can replace the parts. Okay, so with those other cheap harps, when the reeds get knackered, you chuck the harp away, which, you know, is kind of a very wasteful approach to things nowadays. So yeah, at least with these you can replace the reeds, and they're also a lot more playable as a harp. So we're talking $60 odd, I think. New reeds, $30 odd, so do the maths on that. I've played Lee Oscars for years, and they've been fine for me. So straight out of the box. So. Okay, so yeah, that's the sort of the mid-range. Actually, I'll step back a bit. I've forgotten this one. Recently got this. This is the East Top. These are straight out of China, as far as I'm aware. You get these on some of the Chinese websites. Not big money. $30, $20 or something. But surprisingly enjoyable to play. So yeah, not a well-known brand, but I have to say I did record one of the tracks on my new album with that harp, because I liked it so much. There's a track called The Devil Came to See Me. It's on my album Mono. But yeah, surprisingly good harp. But again, as far as I'm aware, I don't think you can replace the parts, so you're getting into that world of disposable harps. Alright, let's get to the Marine Band, classic Hohner. This has a wooden comb, whereas the other ones have all got plastic combs. Wooden comb is a preference. I personally don't particularly like the wooden combs, but that's just me. So yeah, the Marine Band has been played forever and a day. The classic harp, great little harp. So yeah, these are probably in that, I think, $70 New Zealand range. And I've got that one because it came as an E flat, and that's what I needed for a particular session. So yeah. Going back to those keys as well, is the Lee Oscar range and the MS range, and starting to go into the upper range, you can start to get some of the more alternative keys and alternative tunings and stuff, okay? So you can see now between, you know, $30 silver stars, which everything's pretty bog standard. When you start playing 60, then you can be able to get a few more options with the view to keys, changing reeds, that sort of thing. Okay, we'll go to the next level, which is yeah, the Suzuki Manji. These over here are $90, and this is my harmonica of choice. I really like these. I've got a massive selection of these Manjis. Very responsive. They've got a kind of a composite comb. It feels very nice. It doesn't feel plasticky, and yeah, I can achieve a lot of things on these harps, and yeah, it's my harp of choice. So yeah, I really like these, but yeah, $90 compared to what was I say, 15? You know, so big difference. There is another step up as well, which is the Seydel Session Steel, but I'll be honest with you, I've never tried it. Everybody says they're great, and at some point I'll get one. Over here they're about $120, and yeah, I've been enjoying these Manjis, so I haven't gone to the Session Steels yet, but I will at some point. Going back a step again, often you know, you see these sets of Hohner blues bands or whatever, 7 harmonicas for $100 and something. Get what you pay for. I mean, do the maths on that. You know, 7, 1, but they are pretty rubbish. Okay, so they're not great value. Okay, so they're all right if you want to see what various different keys sound like and you don't want to invest a lot of money. You know, fine, but you know, pretty useless. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of insight into what you get when you pay certain money in a music shop for various harmonicas. I've been Little Chuck. I hope this has been helpful, and I've got 3 albums out. Feel free to check them out on my website, backyardmusic.co.nz. I'll put a link. Alright, cheers, thanks for watching.